Started here. And thank you, everybody, for joining us. Number one, welcome to our CCIM Greater Los Angeles Broker Forum. For those of you who haven't been here, I know we have some new faces. We have some people who have attended in the past, and thank you for joining. And what we do here, to give you, for those of you who are brand new, this is a space that a lot of our members, community, affiliates get to participate, to either have dialogue about the market like you just had right now, right before the call. We're talking about the market, we're talking about transactions, and fundamentally the current environment right now, we're dealing with a shutdown. So how does that impact our work? And we were gracious to hear from lenders who were also on the call to give us a feedback. But that's what this is all about, to be able to provide a space for our membership to communicate, share insight, connect, and the bottom line is we all want to transact. So we're all trying to do transactions and push deals forward. So we appreciate everybody who's sharing their insights, giving market updates on this call, and you are the ones that make this broker forum go around. So we appreciate you. So we're gonna welcome some new faces here as moderators. You guys have your new blessings of the new year have come. We have new moderators, ladies and gentlemen. Your days of hearing all my crazy stories and my long-winded storytelling may be coming soon. Coming to just YouTube videos for you to click on, and not on the live stream. But welcome. You guys already probably know who these people are. They're sponsors. They've been active. They've been presenters, and you've probably seen their signs all across Los Angeles. So I want to welcome to our podcast. No, I'm just playing. Our forum, Greg Offsay and Rachel Adams. So if you guys want to give them a little welcome, everybody, welcome. And what again we're gonna do is thank you guys. Thank you. Yes, the Zoom claps. Appreciate that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna segue. We're gonna thank our sponsors. I think we have a cue there for our sponsors. I think, Greg, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm happy to do it.
I think Rachel's gonna step in and acknowledge our sponsors. DJ, if you can go to the next slide.
Yes, thank you. Hi, everyone, and I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for having me. Definitely want to acknowledge our chapter sponsors today and thank them for their support. We're very excited to have their involvement, and the first one being Platinum, which is CoStar. Thank you, CoStar. Our gold sponsors are RPM Commercial Real Estate, Cox Castle, and Capital Direct Funding. And our silver sponsors are Ely Commercial Real Estate, which is Greg and my home, and Statewide CDC. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and our event sponsor, Perch Wealth. I want to say one of the benefits of being a chapter sponsor is having the ability to highlight your business or firm during cool events like our broker forum. And today, our company, Greg and mine, Ely Commercial Real Estate, is the sponsor highlight. So I want to hand it over to Greg to share more about our company.
Thank you. And before I get started on Ely, I want to say it's a pleasure and an honor to be part of this. And I'm an incoming board member for next year and on the membership committee, and so really hoping to push some initiatives, get more involvement, more activity among the membership and non-members alike. You know, CCIM is a great place to network and get together with our friends here in the industry. Ely Commercial Real Estate is a full-service brokerage and property management company founded by Todd Nathanson 18 years ago. I was here on day one, and I'm still here today. We've grown from 5 people at the beginning to over 50 now. We have, as I said, full-service brokerage, leasing, investment sales. We do capital markets as well. We have an in-house loan broker. and we do property management of all commercial types of properties as well as multifamily. DJ, next slide, please. So ILI, we've historically been known as a leasing and property management company. We are CoStar's #1 retail transaction leasing brokerage by volume in Southern California. We have grown our investment sales division over the last 10 years tremendously. I've been leading that charge thanks to my education and network through CCIM and otherwise, and our long-standing client relationships. We're #1 retail property management firm in the LA Business Journal. We consistently win Power Broker Awards on CoStar, Crexi Platinum Broker Award a couple years ago. We thrive on client-centric advisory. We look at our properties, our listings, our properties that we manage as though they were our own, and how would we want to handle them if they were ours, and offer that true, honest input, really focused, client-driven advisory to our clients and to our properties. We're very heavily focused in Southern California. LA County, Ventura County is where the majority of our properties, both listings and property management properties, are located. We do have properties in the Inland Empire, a little bit into Orange County, North San Diego County, up into Santa Barbara. And we are part of a national network of brokerage firms called Retail Brokers Network, RBN. So we do have the ability through our sister companies all across the country to offer services nationwide, which is a really big deal for boutique firms like ourselves. We always come up with, I'm sure most of you are, boutique brokers as well. You come up against how do you differentiate yourself, or how do you compete with CBRE or Cushman & Wakefield or JLL? That national network really helps us in terms of our breadth and depth, but we are market experts in our area, and we can help our clients locally or around the country. If you have any questions or would like to discuss any of our services, if we can help you with any of your client needs, personal needs, vendor relationships, anything along those lines, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm Greg Offsay, Executive Vice President with ILI Commercial Real Estate, incoming CCIM Greater LA board member. Very excited to be here and be part of this network.
Excellent. Thank you, Greg, for joining us, sharing more about who you are, what you do. And that's such a great segue, to our listings. I know you and your team, you guys have quite a few listings to present today, but we also have all our presenters here who are also on the line. And for those of you who are new to the forum, what we do is we allow the presenters 2 to 3 minutes to present their listing, and then questions after. So if you have any questions, type them in. You may be able to ask right after their presentation. We ask you may not interrupt them, because they might answer your question towards the end of their presentation. So they only have a couple minutes to present, or 2 to 3 minutes. But again, this is an opportunity for you to connect with the presenter, ask any questions about the listing, and we'll continue this segment of the Broker Forum. So thank you, everybody. Let's get started. So we have Brian. I think you were speaking earlier. We have your listing here on Magnolia Boulevard in Valley Village. Go for it.
Thank you. This is a small medical office building in Valley Village. It's about 2,700 square feet total. If you take a line down the middle of the building, it has 2 separate suites. One side is a dentist office, which has a lease through 2027, and then a 5-year option. The other side has a chiropractor that's on month-to-month, ideal for a owner user. It's about 1,300 square feet on either side. There's a common waiting room. There's a basement, which anybody see a basement in recent years? It's the way the building's built on a hill. Great for SBA financing when SBA decides to open up the doors again. The rent is at pretty much at market for the dentist, much below market for the chiropractor, which is why, you know, with notice to leave, owner user could take that over. It used to be a dentist's office, so the plumbing that is there currently underneath the floor, so it is available. Seller has owned this building for about 35 years. He was a dentist. He sold his practice about 10 years ago, and he's just ready to move on. He's tired of tenants, and so he's not looking to exchange, so there really are no conditions on this. Right in pretty much in the same parking lot is a Walgreens pharmacy, and this is, as I said, Magnolia, at the corner of Magnolia and Coldwater Canyon. Any questions?
Would the seller consider a short-term carry given the issues with SBA right now and the government shutdown?
I think he would be open to that, you know, based upon where we are. I would certainly present any offer to him. I've known him. I sold him this building 30 years ago. So he's flexible from the standpoint of understanding where the marketplace is.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And one other quick, which I wasn't able to submit, and I'll take about 8 seconds. I have 27 acres in Canyon Country. Great for development. It's currently zoned agricultural, priced at $5.5 million. So if you have any developers that are looking to develop, it's a mile and a half from Santa Clarita. So if you do, just reach out to me and I'll give you all the information on it. Thank you, everyone.
Perfect, Brian. Thank you. Thank you for sharing all this. Yeah.
Good morning.
Morning. Welcome, Kathy. Yes.
Thank you,
Turn the camera
Francisco.
around.
This property, Zero Las Lomas, it's a huge lot. It's over 9.5 acres, but because of the sloping, you can really only build one or maybe two residences on it. So this property, it's why it's priced so low. And it's great for somebody that has a lot of horses. So I think that it's an incredible opportunity to own a lot of land with horses and at a very reasonable price. Okay, next one. So this building is in the heart of Burbank. It's one of my favorite listings right now. It is it's about a mile from all of the studios and from Providence Hospital. It has incredible zoning. It's got neighborhood business zoning, so you can I mean, it's just favorable. Medical, I know vets can go in there with no issue, any office, retail, light manufacturing. Medical, I'm actually looking for more parking in this area. If I can find more parking, then medical is acceptable, but I need to find more parking for this location. It's on a signalized corner right on Alameda, and it's got 20 dedicated parking spaces. It's got incredible natural lighting inside, and currently it's owner occupied by Technicolor Federal Credit Union. They're going to be relocating, leaving an opportunity for another owner user in this building. It's beautiful, really great signage rights for, I mean, it'd be great for a law firm, a vet clinic, any sort of office user or retail. All right. Any questions on this? This one's a really good building.
You said you're looking for more parking. How much does it have right now?
So it has 20 parking spaces. In this photo, you're looking at this view from Alameda, And so that there's that it's its own dedicated parking lot right in front. So you can kind of see the lines of some of the parking. It's got the parking right up front. So it's easy access. People can pull right in. They see it off of Alameda. It's just an excellent opportunity right there. I think a lot of studio users could probably, the private guys, it'd be a great opportunity for somebody. All right. Oh, before I go on to my next one, I just want to introduce, I meant to do this in the beginning. This is my daughter, Alex. She is probably going to be getting her CCIM. She's just started working with me within the last, I don't know, 3-4 months or so. And anyway, so she's joining in her first CCIM meeting.
Welcome.
Thank you guys. Hi.
Welcome. Awesome.
Okay, so next one, I'm gonna try to go through it quickly. So this is a brand new listing. It's a multifamily, 6 units in North Hollywood. This has a 5.4 cap. The story behind this is that it was inherited by 2 siblings. One of the siblings does not need to sell, has a successful business. The other sibling really needs the money, and so it's created an opportunity for someone to have, a good return on their investment. 6 units. It's got 8 parking spaces in the back. It's or two, but 4 are tandem. And just a great opportunity. The average cap in the area for multifamily has been going at 5.2. So we believe that this is really priced right. The owner, when we first listed, I should have waited and I had no idea because he didn't tell me he was going on vacation. So we had 3 full price offers while he was away and he just was not reachable. So and the week after, those guys had found other properties, or the siblings had. And anyway, so it's a good opportunity for somebody. I'm not sure if that is all that we gave you, or if there's one. Okay, one more. This is a very unique listing, 35535 State Highway. This was a 12-bedroom motel that the current owner, and it's situated on over 68 acres of land. It's a ranch. So it had been a motel, and it was approved for a retreat center. The person that owns it, she was planning to create a nice, I do yoga, and we're always looking for yoga retreat centers that are close by. This is about 10 to 15 minutes, 15 minutes outside of Big Bear. So it's local. And anyhow, she had met somebody and just moved to Mexico. And so it's left an opportunity for someone else to have this wonderful ranch and convert it or use it for some sort of retreat center. Or meeting place. I have been in talks with the city about could it be developable. Really, it's it's not master planned right now. So that would take some time if a developer would want to go in right now. Like you could actually do mobile homes here, which is a very interesting opportunity, potential opportunity. And if anybody's interested, I do have the approved uses I can forward to you. So I think that's it for today. Does anyone have any questions?
On the residential one, do you know if the city will let you move dirt out for the development? I know in the city of Glendora, they don't let you and kind of prohibits the development, but
The development,
of of the homes, of the homes.
of
Sometimes they don't.
the 6 unit in North
No,
Hollywood?
excuse me, the one in I think Duarte. Sorry.
So the city is pretty firm on not doing a high density there, really due to sloping. But and also it really, the main thing is that the access right now is currently through somebody's driveway. It's a shared easement. And
Got it.
so, but what I did see is further to the east, they are city-owned lots. So if somebody could do like a public street access, if you could get the city to do that, I think that there might be some opportunity, but it's an uphill battle. And certainly I am in touch with a lot of developers. I do have quite a few land listings right now that I don't have up here. So I've been in touch with developers, and it's not it's
Yeah.
quite costly to
Yeah.
uh to go through that process. So I'm not sure if that would pencil for people right now.
All good. All good. Thank you,
But
Kathy.
but that leads me to believe, if you do have developers or people, I do have some land listings in the Pasadena, Altadena area. Should anyone be interested, you could reach out. So
Perfect. Thank you
thank
so much for
you.
joining us.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm going to be running off to a tour, so I'm sorry I'm going to be signing off early. But if you need to, if you have questions, please reach out.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for having me. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Kathy.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Greg. Thanks, Francisco, and everyone.
All right, Albert, Mr. Goldberg. Do I have you here on the line?
I don't see him.
DJ, do we have him? No?
I don't think he's on here.
Okay, we'll just keep going. Just go to the next one. Appreciate everybody submitting their listings. Oh, go back. Just make sure we didn't miss one. Okay, never mind. Go ahead. All right. The man, the myth, the legend.
All right, now you have to listen to me again. This is an interesting listing. This is an auction sale. We are selling through 10X, LoopNet, CoStar's auction platform. It's approximately 42,000 square foot strip center at the signalized corner of Mission and Mountain in Ontario, which is about halfway between the 10 and the 60 freeways on the north-south, and about a mile plus west of the Ontario airport. We have a Jack-in-the-Box drive-through on the corner, and then a retail strip that wraps around it. It sits on about 4 acres of land. It is a cash flowing asset. This is not a distressed seller. It's a partnership that's looking to dissolve after 20, 30 years. They just want to go through the auction for peace of mind, simplicity, non-contingent sale. So our auction date is it starts on October 20th, about a week and a half from now, and it goes through the 22nd. Opening bid is $2,250,000, and we hope to get a lot of activity. We have a lot of interest and activity driven to the site right now, and number of approved bidders, and we're looking to get some more. Really interesting value add opportunity. It has about 72% occupancy currently. We estimate this year's NOI to be roughly 690,000. At that level of occupancy, there's a lot of value to be added simply by filling vacancies, re-tenanting, a little bit of deferred maintenance, but not a lot. So really good opportunity to own 4 acres on a prime corner. The city of Ontario is really active with the real estate community. The city's housing authority actually owns the southeast corner of this intersection and is going to be pursuing a development there of most likely mixed use, probably some affordable housing. And they're very open to conversation with developers and owners about whatever the city can do to help. So Really, really engaged, interesting opportunity. Let me know if you have any questions. All the information is available on LoopNet. If you go to our listing and you access the data room, you can see anything and everything you would need to underwrite it.
Perfect.
This is a multi-tenant industrial asset that we have on the market, 54,000 square feet. There are 3 tenants currently operating in the building. Each of them have been there for a long time, the shortest one being about 16 years, the longest being close to 40.
Wow.
We actually need to update our summary there. We just found out that Quality Menswear, which we had in here as 15 years, has actually been there for over 30. And VersaFab, which we have as 30, has been there for 40. But it's an interesting opportunity, even though there are long-term tenancies, there are a couple of month-to-month tenants. So it could be partial owner user, could be investor. We are talking to the month-to-month tenants about some lease extensions, committing to some term. We're on the market at 16,250, which is 301 a foot. We've gotten multiple offers lower than that, and we are engaging, so we are flexible on pricing here. If you have industrial investors, a user for 14 or 20-ish thousand square feet, bring them our way. Recently redone roof, parking lot, some landscaping work, so very well maintained. Our company manages this asset.
Perfect.
This is a vacant single-tenant building in Santa Monica. Used to be Tuesday Morning discount retail store. It's a really great building, 10,000 square foot box on the corner of 9th and Santa Monica Boulevard. It has a 2,000 square foot mezzanine, 18-foot clear heights. There's a small-ish roll-up door in the back that maybe could be expanded if you did some sort of a automotive sales showroom, which is, kind of what this stretch of Santa Monica is. There's a lot of auto dealerships over here, but we can do retail, we can get creative. It's general commercial zoning. There's 10 parking spaces in the back, so it's a little bit underparked for, a heavy volume retail user, but really great opportunity to own or lease a single tenant building in Santa Monica, just east of Lincoln on Santa Monica Boulevard.
What's the pricing expectation for that?
We're shooting for 7.5 million. There's probably some flexibility there. The owner had it tied up a few years ago with an auto dealership over 12, and there was a financing issue on that deal that they had to pull out at the last second. So the market in Santa Monica is a little challenged these days. They recognize that it's not worth what it used to be, but they're not desperate to sell. Their preference would be to get a really good tenant and rent it and keep it as an investment, but we've got it both ways just because we got to do something with it. It's been sitting vacant for too long.
Mhm. Got it. Thank you, Greg.
We got one more. There we go. This is a also single tenant freestanding building in North Hollywood. This is on Lankershim Boulevard, just north of Sherman Way, right off the 5 freeway, near the ones near the 170, the 101, the 134. It's a 2-story building, about 11,600 square feet on a 17,000 468 square foot lot. There's about 25 gated parking spaces behind the building. There is a billboard with little income right now, but definitely room to grow that income in the future. It's an owner user at the moment. New Directions for Youth is a nonprofit that provides youth and family services to those in need in the community. They are potentially interested in a lease back at the right low rent terms for at least a short-term period. But they would relocate as well, and they are looking at opportunities to relocate if we had a user or an investor who wanted to bring a tenant in tow. We're asking $3,250,000. We encourage all tours and all offers. It's actually in this building we have, you can see it's really small photos there, but on the left in the lower corner, you can see there's a fully built out music studio that was sponsored by a recording studio and is used by professional recording artists as well as for programs for the community there. There's a full gym and dance studio that were built out a few years ago. It's a really nice facility. Those recent upgrades, the rest of it are a little tired kind of office space that definitely needs some work.
Awesome. Do you have any questions? No. Well, thank you, Greg. Thank you for sharing all these opportunities. They're great.
Thank you.
Excellent. We got Cheryl.
Thank you. This property is located in Old Pasadena at 118 through 28 North Fair Oaks Avenue, which is a block and a half north of Colorado Boulevard. It's currently owned and occupied by a law firm. It's 10,527 square feet, divided equally on the ground floor and second floor. It's within a half mile of the metro, so the city and the state, well, because of the state laws a couple years ago, the city cannot dictate what uses go in there because it's close to a metro, so we can have and the city greatly encourages and wants retail on the ground floor. Retail rents currently in this area are between $4 to $5 a square foot, triple net for ground floor space. Office on the second floor. You could have work-live lofts on the second floor. Also, it has 12 private gated parking spaces, but also within a couple of doors, the Marriott, there's a city lot there where you can get parking for $85 per space per month. And a half block west is the Parsons Project, where you can get spaces for $110 per space per month. So there's plenty of parking in the neighborhood. We had a major price reduction. It's listed at $7,358,000, which is $698 a square foot. I've spoken to several lenders on financing, and of course we have the SBA quotes, but also in addition, I have quotes for 40% down, 60% loan to value for qualified investors or owner users at 6% interest amortized over 25 years. That equates to $2.70 per square foot per month on that loan with 40% down. If you paid all cash, well, it'd be a 6.22 cap rate based on renting the ground floor at between $4 and $450. And then market rates for office in this area are between $250 and $275, modified gross. I've recently leased some office space at $295 to $3 modified gross in Old Pasadena for non-Class A office buildings. This isn't a historical district, so there's a lot of incentives. You could do a historical facade easement and get up to the appraisal for that amount, maybe $750 to $1.5 million, donating that to Pasadena Heritage, and for dollar, you get a federal tax credit to use over a 5-year period. Also, this property is eligible for the Mills Act since it's a designated landmark. And then if you qualify through the city of Pasadena with the Mills Act, you can get a 40 to 60% savings on your property taxes. And so if any of you have restaurants, retail, office, investor, owner, user, this is a great property, and rarely do old Pasadena properties come up for sale. So feel free to call me. I look forward to your interest, tours. Any questions?
No, I think you gave a great presentation, gave us all the details. That's incredible. Thank
Well,
you.
I did miss out a couple more details, like right next door, they're going to be building a 7-story mixed-use apartment retail building. And it's also directly across the street from the 10 West Walnut project, 210,000 square foot office building, retail, and apartments.
Mm,
So it's a great location. Thank you.
excellent. Thank you, Cheryl.
Mhm.
All right, we're going to go to the next one. TJ. We have Danny Raffle and Sharon Cars. Are they on? I think.
I just saw Sharon, look like she dropped off. Maybe give her a minute.
Yeah. Real quick, while we're waiting for Sharon, I have one. It's a foreclosure property that we took back, 7 units in Linwood. It's actually, we're pricing it at 2.1 because it's about a 35,000 square foot lot. So those of you who are looking at multifamily, looking at turning a 7 unit into many, the building size is probably close around 5,500 to 6,500 square feet. Just throwing it out there. I'm preparing for it for sale. And FYI, Sharon, I think you're back.
You're muted, Sharon.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thanks, you guys. Greetings from Gelson's in Century City after going from one meeting to the next. I'm actually on an iPad and technology can work. So this is a new listing. It was a referral actually through our CCIM group. It's 2 contiguous industrial parcels in Huntington Park, which honestly, I wasn't sure what I was going to get into in the area. And I went down there. Once you get past Vernon, the streets get really nice in Huntington Park. And this building actually looks nicer inside than you can show it in the pictures. It's 2 separate owners, and the building itself was previous on the market, way overpriced, and so it didn't sell. And the story is the 2 of them now want to work together to cross collateralize and make this an actual, portfolio sale. So their combined price is 1.24. This is basically price to sell. They are going at, I want to get rid of my asset. I don't need it anymore. There's nothing wrong with the property. It's just time for them to sell. And I've got financing available, either SBA or traditional. And it literally has just gone on the market in the last 24 hours. It's in a really nice area of Huntington Park. It's quiet. It's along a residential street, very clean. And let me know if you have any questions. I've put most of the details on there. I've been to the city. I know what there's a lot you can do there. There's no overlay for new zoning changes. It's all as is. And let me know if you want to come and see it, if you have any questions. So building's super clean, alarm system. There used to be a soda distributing company in there, and that's why there's the floor drains along the bottom of if you see inside there. Roll up door in back, gated parking in the back, and parking lot next door. So for this price, it's hard to find something that's got 2 contiguous parcels. So let me know if you have any questions.
It says 14-foot clear height. Is that to that drop ceiling we see or above that?
That's to the drop, I'm pretty sure, but you can open it up from there.
Okay,
but I
great.
can find out for you for sure.
Cool, thank you.
Sprinklers, alarm system, really, really well taken care of. I mean, I was pleasantly surprised when I actually looked at it in person.
The seller is not the former occupant, is it?
It is.
Okay.
You know, and like any commercial property, I said, you know, what's the story? Why are you getting rid of it? And you just said the business that we had in there, we just don't need the property anymore. They have assets all over the country, and this one's just something that they're not using.
Got it. What do you project the market rents to be for that property? What kind of cap rate would it be at that price?
I know it's tough. I don't have it. There's no income on it, so I can't get into the cap rate. I would have to look into that for you because it's really basically an owner user property. So that's a deep dive into
Mhm.
it. I've had it for about 3 days now. So shoot me all those
Fair enough.
questions. You know, I'm still in
Okay.
research mode. I've only got it on like 2 of the 3 of our 7 sites that we have to put it on all individually, not like the MLS where it just crawls out to the universe with one entry. You know how it goes. So
Understood.
shoot me your questions
Well, nice
afterwards.
listing.
Sorry.
Great listing. Hopefully it goes quick. I said great listing. Hopefully it goes quickly.
Yeah, thank you. They're really motivated, but I mean, this is the price they're going out at, which is their motivated price. So hopefully we'll get some multiples on it. Thank you.
Sounds. Thank you, Sharon. Excellent. All right. Any other questions, anyone? All right. There we go. We'll go on to the next one. Okay, that ends our listings for today. I'm gonna turn over the next segment to our new moderator. Her name is Rachel Adams. Go for it, Rachel.
Hey guys.
Correct.
We're going to be having more quarterly events, so definitely be on the lookout for more. In the next month, we have 3 really special events happening. The first one is actually next Friday, October 17th. And it's at the Porsche Experience Center in Carson. It's going to be from 1 to 5 p.m. And at this event, you're going to be able to learn directly from the experts themselves how they redeveloped a brownfield site, and they completely transformed it into the highly successful Porsche Experience Center. So it should be pretty interesting. The next event we have coming up is October 24th, and it's the Working with Fiduciaries course. This is being led by our chapter president himself, Jeff Gould. Shout out to Jeff. And that's going to be from 11 to 1 p.m., 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's an online course, so check that out. And then our third event is November 13th, and this is our 29th annual installation lunch. It's at Laurie's Prime Rib in Beverly Hills. It's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., so that will be delicious and very fun. And I think I just want to say one of the benefits of being a CCIM and being a part of the chapter just in general is getting to network with other industry professionals. So I just want to encourage you guys to get involved, and the events are awesome. And I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to meet some of you there in person.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Rachel, for sharing all those great updates. We have a lot of activity, everybody. There's a lot of things happening, and I know Greg has an incredible vision for for 2026. So I don't know, Greg, if you want to give us a couple points of that, or
Yeah, Rachel mentioned it. We're going to be bringing the broker forums back to a regular schedule. It will most likely be quarterly. We're going to try and do a hybrid of Zoom and in-person event. So likely at least 2 different locations, if not 4, across the city, a greater part of LA throughout the year. So we might have one at our office here in Woodland Hills. Francisco and I were talking about a location that he has in the West Hollywood area, probably something in the Pasadena area, maybe West LA. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to be coming out with an agenda or a calendar for those events. before the new year. We wanted to get this one going before the end of the year so that we could, you know, give everybody an opportunity to present, get together, and let you know about what's coming up. So we appreciate you all being here and joining us this morning. Please, please, please join us for all of our events. Become a member. You don't have to be a CCIM candidate or designee to be a member of our chapter. It's a really great group of people, really you know, powerful network that we have of strong real estate professionals here in the greater LA area. We look forward to seeing you all at our events and connecting with one another in between.
Excellent. Well, then, there you go. That concludes our program for today, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you to our sponsors. And we look forward to seeing you at the Porsche event and our installation coming up. And for those of you who want to look at the fiduciary course, highly recommend you sign up for that too. So thank you, everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your week. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you,
Thank you, everybody.
Francisco.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
See you
Take care.
soon.
Thank you,
See you
guys.
soon. Bye-bye.